Hi guys, welcome back. This is day 5 in my December daily. I know this has come out of order. I've already put up day 6, but I just had to get the photo of the Christmas tree from my mum and I was waiting on that. So I put out day 6's page beforehand because I'd got that all finished. So now here is day 5. I went through a few different papers and decided on this beautiful painty paper I'd been gifted in some Happy Mail to back my, just have as the background of my page. It's absolutely stunning, and I just thought the green kind of colour worked well for it being a page about the Grinch. So I watched the Grinch this day, and that is what I am journaling about over on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side I am journaling about putting up the tree and decorating my mum and dad's house. Every year my 2 sisters and I help mum decorate her house and her tree. We love it. It's a really fun family tradition. And now I am working on the Grinch page. You'll see I kind of switch around what page I'm working on. When I kind of get stuck on the thing that I'm working on, I'll swap over and I'll work on the next page or something just to give me a little break for a minute, and then I can, give me some time to think and get ideas for what I'm going to do. So I was going to back this straight onto that white paper, but then I saw this piece of red cardstock and I thought that adding that pop of red, that little extra colour and that just an extra layer would look quite good. So I added this piece of red in behind my photo and then backed it onto the white. As you can tell, I totally eyeballed this when cutting it out, and it turned out okay. I do trim it up a bit later. And then I decided I wanted to add a little bit of writing underneath the photo, and so I popped it through my typewriter because I just thought that's fun. I haven't used my typewriter in a while, and I just wanted to write a quote from the movie which says, "Today was great. We did mean things and we did them with style." And I just liked that quote from the movie, so I added it in there. I can't remember who I saw do this, but someone was doing their typing and they typed out, was it Ellie Edwards even? It might have been Ellie Edwards did. In her writing, she changed one of the words to a different colour. So I decided to write mean things in red, and I also did the word style in red too. My typewriter has that option that I can use either black or red writing, and I thought the red would work. But, Christmas time, red seems to work. So I wrote that out and had mean things and the word style written in the red typewriter font, and I really like that. I think that it just draws attention to those words, and they are probably the key words there. So I'm now peeling this back off that typewritten paper. I wanted to keep the photo there just so I knew where to type, but now I wanted to sort of stick it up with foam tape, double-sided foam tape, just to give it a bit more dimension, and yeah, just add that extra kind of layer in there. I'm really sorry if you can hear the trucks outside. There is some work being done on the road and they'd stopped, so I thought this voiceover might be a good time now, but potentially they're going to start up again soon, so hopefully you can't hear them. So now I am sticking down that photo piece, and I am adding a little bit more double-sided tape because I really hadn't stuck it down very well at all, and between the photo and the red layer. So I'm just going to do that now, and then I am going to trim off the bottom to about the height that I am happy with it. So now I am going to stick it on this page. I noticed that in the bottom, well, I actually already knew it, but I just decided now I needed to do something with that bottom right hand corner of the page. The paper wasn't big enough, it had been torn, so I was just looking for something I could stick down over it, and I grabbed this red tissue paper that I had and just thought I'd add that kind of layer across the bottom there, and I think that looked quite good. This is where I got a little bit stuck with the page, so I thought I would move on to the right hand page and give myself some time to think. I pulled out this page that was from like a poetry book, and it was about December, and I decided I would stick that down in the background of, on the back of this little greeting card pocket that I'd made in my last video. If you haven't seen that, go and check that one out. And now I wanted to cut it off, and it was difficult with that tab being there, so I ended up just doing it kind of a really messy way, but I actually don't mind how it turns out in the end. But I cut around it and left sort of that piece there, and then I decided to cut down the edge, and I didn't care if it was too short, because I decided I would just run a piece of washi down the side there, and that would sort of cover up the mess of my cutting. I just knew I wasn't going to be able to do it nicely, so I didn't even try. So here I found this stripy pink and white piece of paper, and I decided that I really liked that just as like a little background piece. It was just a little scrap anyway, so I just decided I would use that kind of in the background as a little layering piece for this Christmas tree. I chose this kind of bright tealy blue kind of coloured washi because I thought that it sort of pulled the two pages together. That colour is, you know, heavily in the background of the Grinch side, and so I thought it would help sort of, you know, tie the pages together a little bit more because they were on the same day if I added that colour kind of across over onto the second page. So now on both pages we've got the red and that tealy blue colour in it, and the wall behind my mum's Christmas tree is kind of like a dark sort of greeny blue colour, which is really lovely, and so I just thought it, I don't know, I thought it all kind of worked together with the colours between both photos and the backgrounds. I am now rummaging through my little ephemera tin that I have over here that you can see me just pulling over in the bottom of the frame there, and just grabbing out a few little bits and pieces that I find in this tin to use on the spread. I really liked that sparkly gold Christmas tree, and so I do use that, and I found that little piece that said 20 more sleeps to go. Yeah, 20 more sleeps to go. Oh, I got so confused then. I found a few stamps which aren't Christmas stamps, but they were, I don't know, I just wanted to include them. And these puffy gold stars, I had two of them. And there was also a green one, but I didn't end up using the green one. I just used the gold. And I figured that the two gold stars on the Grinch side and then that sparkly gold tree kind of, again, worked together because they both had that gold glitter effect. I also used that circle piece that says "Be Merry" to sort of annotate the fact that I had been watching the Grinch that day. Finally decided that I had to just go ahead and start sticking some things down on that left hand page, because I kept on sort of procrastinating because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but I figured it just needs to get stuck down. So I went ahead and stuck down that main element there with the photo, and then went ahead and added in my journaling, just my little annotation about watching the Grinch, and stuck all my pieces kind of down onto that page. Got them done. That little circle element that says "Be Merry" that had my writing on it was just it was a bit of a shiny sort of piece, so I decided I would wait for that pen to properly dry before I tried to stick it down. So I moved over onto the right hand page. I stuck down this piece that I've got here that says 20 more sleeps. I really love including these little pieces that have the number of sleeps to go. I just think they're so cute. So I stuck that down and stuck down the little tree, kind of overlapping it. You can't even see that the poem's about December anymore, but it doesn't matter. It's just background paper. And then I add this tiny little label sticker here to, again, annotate this page about putting the tree up at Mum and Dad's house. And that is about the end of this video. The video end is coming up very quickly, so thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it so much. If you have enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. I will be bringing out more and more videos this month about this December daily, and more memory keeping and journaling videos throughout the next year. So I hope to see you back here again. Thanks guys, bye!